ID, please.
Oh.
See, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'11". Appears to be you. Well, you certainly are a tall drink of water, aren't you? Must take quite a big man to measure up to you, huh? Somebody like myself, for example?
Yeah, well, can I go in now?
Oh, I mean, sure, yeah. Right on through here. You're clear to go.
Okay, thanks.
Susan Anton, TV Hall of Fame and mega producer David L. Wolfer, plus a double dose of comedy. Get ready to laugh with Rhonda Hanson and Jeff Joseph. And now get ready for the double-dimpled Rick Dees.
Can we get a shot of the fakiest bunch of people in the world? Look at them. Thank you so much. I wish I could take all of you home with me, but last night's audience is still asleep in my den right now, so you're very kind. Totally unexpected, but rehearsed before the show started. Did you see the pictures of our troops coming home? Weren't they great? Can you make you feel good? God, I love being an American. I'm proud to say it. I believe in God. I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be an American, and it's great to have him back on U.S. soil. And it's okay to say that now. Always been okay to say that. You know who is a sucker for a man in uniform? Our own Lisa Canning. Lisa. You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, last week when the first troops started arriving, I saw her literally smother a guy with kisses. Finally, I put a stop to it. I marched right over. I grabbed Lisa. I said, look, knock it off. He's just the Federal Express guy. But looking good tonight. Looking real nice.
Thanks.
What do you think, Herman?
She looks great. She looks incredible. You know, you got my vote. Hey, Lisa, baby. Yeah. You know how I feel about you.
Yeah, I bet you do. No, listen, no romance going on between anybody in the band and Lisa. Lisa is for some guy out there watching right now. She's single, and she said just before we went on, she is looking, okay? She's looking. Over there. Let me go back. God, what a bunch of animals. I'm telling you, man.
I'm feeling good today, Rick.
You are? What kind of tie? Let's see the tie.
What kind of tie? You got that?
Yeah. Who sent you that?
Oh, my goodness. I knew you were going to ask me. Oh, I remember. This comes from Stephanie Nicole from Atlanta, Georgia.
Stephanie, you got great taste. Really good. Building up a great collection. While he's building his tie collection, they are trying to rebuild Kuwait right now. And a lot of work to do. I'm telling you, a lot of American investors are getting involved. In fact, one of them has already started plans, and we'd like to show it to you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump tent. The rebuilding process. A little unusual, but... And speaking of unusual, I got to share with you the weirdest thing that happened to me this weekend. You ever notice on televised sports, you see football and baseball games and in golf especially, behind the players is a guy who stands there holding a sign that says, usually it says John 3:16. It's actually a biblical passage, which is a great biblical passage. John 3:16. Well, I went to church Sunday morning, and behind the minister, a guy has a sign saying, Mets 3, Dodgers 2. The weirdest thing that ever happened to me in my entire life. Now you can. A double. Okay. Oh, you remember a couple of weeks ago we asked, what would you do for $999? You remember this girl, Nettie Camacho, said she would shave her head absolutely bald through the entire course of the show. It got a lot shorter than this. I mean, this thing, she looked like Mr. Clean when it was finished. They were calling her Telly when she left the building. Well, what would you do for $999? This Friday, we have it again, the $999 challenge. Somebody called and said that they will allow themselves, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, to be dipped in honey all over their entire body. Green honey, if they want. And then we will roll them in money. I got $3,000 we're going to put down in an empty pool. Now picture this, $3,000 in an empty pool. We roll them in honey, and whatever sticks to their body, they get to keep. Okay? Now, if it's not $999, I'll make good up to $999. They can't scoop with their hands. Whatever sticks to their body, they can keep. Don't miss it. This Friday, it will be here live happening Friday, the free money honey roll. All right? What a great night. Let's get into it right now. Nothing can hold us back. First of all, the man who brought the Olympics to Los Angeles, the miniseries to your television screen, he's got 40 Emmys, 2 Oscars. In fact, 1 Emmy for every year he's been in television, producer David L. Wolper. And because you got to have a good laugh before bedtime, we've doubled up the comedy tonight. The wild woman with the geometric hair, Rhonda Handsome. Yo, Rhonda. And another guy, I don't know about his hair, but the way he sees life is definitely out of control, Jeff Joseph. And the best word to describe this lady is versatility. Gee, from television, theater, film, music, why don't we smack it up, flip it, and rub it down right now with Susan Anton. Susan.
Oh, I love it. Hurt me some more. Smack it up, flip it down, and rub it what?
No, that's, you see that?
I like all this. I like all this. You know, I've been lonely. This is like really getting to me. Smacking and flipping and rubbing.
That's it. In the great poetic words of Belle Biv DeVoe, you see.
Oh, well, of course.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
Rub it down. Well, no wonder he's where he is.
Do you mind that men think that about you, Susan?
Oh, God. Do you think I wear this dress so they think I'm their mother? I mean, please, thank you. Yeah.
I mean, after all, you were, and a lot of people don't realize this, Susan was a Miss America contestant.
Oh, my gosh, yes. We're going to get into the deep, dark past.
We should go back and start at the beginning because you've had, and continue to have a great career.
Well,
but
I hope. But this show might do it. I don't know. Just kidding. They're very protective of you, Rick.
No, you know what? These people were all paid. You saw them stand up very insincerely when I first came out.
I did notice. I was impressed. It was very insincere, though, yes.
You should know. We know each other, so it's okay that we jab at each other a little bit.
And then he touches me like that. No, I like it.
You know, I've been liking
it. I mean, they are long and they're kind of in your face, but how can you miss it?
You've got great legs, though. You do.
Thank you. I get them from my mother. Yes, this is Mom, and Dad kind of, well, my ears.
What do your parents look like?
They look, well, now I'm a mixture of the two of them. So I guess, I don't know if you can figure that out, but, you know, like, this is my dad.
And you've got brown eyes. Are those your
brown
dad?
Eyes, yeah. That's my dad, yeah. Mm-hmm. And, you know, brown eyes are full of you-know-what, and that's my dad.
Did you get along with him at all?
Oh, yeah, no. I have a great relationship with my folks. Great relationship. And, you know, it wasn't always that way. I mean, like all families, you go through your peaks and your valleys, but I feel really blessed that some of those valleys afforded us the opportunity to break through, to have real conversation. so that you can break the role of mother, daughter, father, you know, which we can get out of, you know, father knows best and get into dad is the best kind of.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's good to have a great friendship with your parents.
It is. It's really nice, especially as you get, you know, as you mature, and I think you have a greater respect for what your parents went through and how hard it is being a grown-up. You know, I'm sick and tired of it, to tell you the truth.
You want to go back a little bit.
Yeah, I want to go back to those pageant days, Rick.
You were Miss California.
I was Miss California.
And then on to the Miss America
to
pageant?
the Miss America pageant, where I was really honored to be tied for second runner-up. I didn't even get the honor all by myself. I came in second. And I knew that it was a loss. I knew that it was a loss. See, this is back in the days when Bert Parks used to ask the girls a question. He would single out the
Yeah,
five.
and it puts you on the spot so much.
Yeah.
Your question, if I'm not mistaken, was, when is the proper time to get married?
Yeah, now, is that the silliest question? I mean, when you're pregnant, of course. But I thought, well, that might not exactly fly with pageant officials, so...
Now, you didn't say that, really.
No, I did say, though, I said, heaven only knows. I mean, who knows when the right time is to get married, you know? So I knew that I lost it when Miss Minnesota got up, and Bert Parks asked her if, you know, what advice she would give her sister entering the now generation. And she walked up to the microphone and she said, well, unfortunately, my sister's brain damaged. So I knew right then and there I lost.
Oh, and
yeah,
she went into a whole thing about it.
Yeah, she went, you know, for the fiddles and the violins, and she got the crown.
Now, did you know that your answer was being kind of flipped? Did you feel like it was being flipped with the judges and all?
I thought it was kind of cute and very honest, because it was a silly question. I mean, who knows when the proper time is to get married, and then how do you expound on that when you're 17 years old, in the middle of, you know, a convention hall and millions of people watching this time-honored traditional pageant. So I didn't know that it was flip at the moment, but there was a big controversy about it afterwards, and TV Guide wrote up and they asked if it cost me the crown, and then they had a big write-in vote, and I won the write-in vote. And then they stopped asking the questions after that. They no longer in the Miss America pageant ask those inane questions.
They cut out the questions, and you cut out from there and went on, obviously, to huge things.
Yeah.
I remember a Muriel Cigars commercial.
God. Yeah, and you know what? I'm really upset. So if Tom Selleck's watching, I've got to deal with Tom Selleck, because I gave him his break, Rick.
You did?
You know, I did. I put him in
Susan
a
Anton
commercial.
gave Tom Selleck his break.
We were looking for a cowboy. I knew Tom, and I said, this guy needs help, because obviously he's going nowhere. So he needs, what this man needs is a good cigar commercial to really give him that macho thing that will put him over the top. And so we put him into the commercial, and has he had me once on his show? No. You have me on your show. Has he thanked me once in a speech when he's getting an award? No. So, I mean, Tom,
the guy.
You owe me, honey. Didn't name your child after me, nothing. I mean, I'm really upset.
Do you want a child, speaking of children?
I do.
I heard you did.
Do. Yeah, I do. Are you busy?
No.
No, as a matter of fact. No, it's interesting because...